Good day everyone, time for some more FGR. As you see, we're ready to go in Salem. So I wasn't going to do this quite yet, but I got to tinkering with skill levels. I noticed something. Oh yeah, I need just a few stakes. So I need 2 more for this. And I need 36 for this. So she needs 38 to be able to go further beyond. Oh, but we're not finished. Because this lad here also needs the same amount. 36 stakes for each skill. And he will need not this next ascension, I don't believe, but I think final ascension he will need 24, just like Canis did. So both of them need right at about 124 stakes. And the only place to get the buggers is in free quests in Salem. So here we are. Let's hop to it, shall we? So the first thing you need to know about this place, it's a bit wonky. You see we have this power down indicator. Why have you raised up a bit? What's up with that? Oh, the bombs. Right. Casters. So remember in Shinjuku how certain servants got bond bonuses? Well, in Salem, all caster class servants get double bonds. So that's fun. Speaking of bond, we're still trying to get. So she'll be able to get it in the garden. Trying to get at least that one. And she's quite a few coins away. But she's only bond 5. So I believe she should get enough to unlock the extra attack. Happened. Hopefully. So we'll work on that. So continue to click the wrong thing. And this lad is very close to being bond 10. So we'll finish that out. And she's already got her second A bend. So we'll just oh, she gets something both. That's nice. Well, I think Agartha is all female servants or female appearing servants because I think a Stallfire will get the bonus as well. Same thing with Dion. And Shimosa is all night class servants, so Saber Lance Archer. Yeah, we'll look at her bomb just for posterity. However, alright, this is one. Because I think no, she's got. I'm just confused. Oh well, let's. I don't need that. I got so distracted about Bond. Okay, so the power down thing. Throughout this singularity, our levels will be halved. And our stats will go to whatever they're supposed to be at that level. We'll keep our skills though, so that's nice. But yeah, that's the gimmick of this singularity. A whole lot of that. Let's hunt some wolves, shall we? I believe Salem gives you a better place to farm Yggdrasil seeds than you had before. Although I can't remember if the drop rate's better than that island. In Okeanos. As you see, our levels are 40. So a bit squishier than they would be. Not me.
いただくわ。古きルーン。
How much was the lower the things? Yes.
いいわ。黙りなさい。いいわよ。永遠の美、苦音の宴。
Now, we should have a fairly easy time through this singularity, but I do wonder about final forms, considering we don't have an alter ego in this account. Guess I could have just used Scotty to give Shikio MP. Oopsie daisy. Still getting really good ones. She's not all that far behind Ku, so she's very liable to hit Bond 10. Like, since she's getting double, she might actually hit at the same time he does. Yeah, we're already getting a seed. I don't remember if we have anyone that really needs those. So this singularity is actually quite short, it's only 10 sections. But unlike, say, Shinjuku, where a lot of the sections were just 1 or 2 fights, this actually has some more nodes to it. Although a lot of them are story. I believe it's easily the shortest of these. Embodiment of remnants. The dreaded assassin. Well, we do have Seed and I here, although skills are gimped, and we don't have a starting NPC on it. Let's be cheeky, shall we? So he's going to get double bombed as well. How are you looking? Alright. Okay, she was a wee bit further behind than I thought, but I'm pretty sure they're both going to be. Yeah, they'll both be bombs in by the time we get through here.
戦闘か。なるべく避けたいところだけど仕方ない。
How in the desert? Okay, it's 2 waves.
Oh.
There's no real way to double MP, unfortunately. So it's a shame Ogiton isn't quick like her Saber version, her Summon form. Otherwise, it'd be quite convenient. She'd get some refunds, maybe enough to double MP. I reckon Buster's on. Well, yeah, a chunky lad, aren't you?
本気で行くぞ。本気出してしまうか。
こういうのどうだ。
こういうこともできる。どれにしようかな。起きろ、煉獄。出番だ。行こう。無理、無理、無然。三個を束ねて無給となす。絶剣無給三段。ささやかな。
We gotta show off that big EOR crit.
砕け散る時まで諦めることは許せんぞ。
Oh yeah, the weekly quests have updated. More assassin gems, we'll take those. Hopefully in preparation for Karma. What's this? Excalibur, we know what goes well there. That's an Ifrit, isn't it? If it is, Contiments. It'll be fine. Probably. And we're in Camelot. They didn't think we'd notice, but we did. I reckon that's alright. It's a minimal waste to blast a card on. That should be easy, yes. Okay, getting a bit chunky. These ghosts are always a bit of a pain in the rear to fight because they like to drain your MP. As demonstrated. She's just a creative machine all of a sudden. Yeah, I thought that's what she'd be. Shame we don't have a brave chain, but we'll do this just to get a higher defense down on our MP. Oh, it also increases. I guess she just skills. Ah, there's that. Still can't get one of his app-in skills though, unfortunately. Still gonna be a while. I've never actually looked at what this even does. I know it's completely worthless, but... Huh. Yep. Knots. For the dawn. You don't see the word knots very often, have you? As you can see, section 2 isn't all that. Different than first, left-wise. Ooh. Is that a ruler I see? Also, we like those. That's what we want. You actually get quite a few stakes just completing this singularity. I think it's 24. So, almost enough to finish off Canis. Luckily, the farming now you're all bonded up, so we'll find something to replace you. Might as well get our wheels going, I guess. I don't think he has an interlude or anything, but he's at a weird level because I'm just throwing little excess EXP that's non-gold EXP, because the gold EXP I'm saving for Karma. She's the priority, provided we even can get her. But he's getting up there. We'll work on him next though, for sure. Also decided probably going to focus on his leveling his skills before continuing with Santaras. Hers are already at an okay spot anyway, and he's exceptionally reliant on his. So, okay. Guess we just double MP if we have to. I believe this is the fight against the Johns. John Jolton, Jolter Lily,
善なる者に
or
容赦は
Santa
しません。
Lily.
覚悟してください。決めたわ。
She was a nice defense path you gave her.
アベンチ。不足はないよね。どれにしようかな。古きルール。
Right, let's see what we can do.
目が分かっています。上出来。ゲートオープン。本当の私、本当の絶望を教えましょう。渦巻く塵に帰りなさい。エディ・シュグラクエーサー。申し訳ありません。お願いします。情け。三尾に過酷に残酷に。メリーアタック。サンタとして。
こういうのどうだ。つまり中だな。他にやることないの？
目が分かっています。
よし。
Look, we looped even without cast territory.
私、本当の絶望を教えましょう。
Easy as.
渦巻く塵に帰りなさい。エディ・シュグラクエーサー。何か踏んでしまったかな。
I'm easy here. It's pretty nice. Strangely dropped those. We do need. Yeah, we do need them. I know Canis. Yeah, Canis is going to need them at the very least. And her maths seem really similar to our wheels, so he's probably going to need them too. Is this? The same fires. Sort of. Leave it is. It's gonna be fun. Yeah. Although I think it's actually easier because yeah, she doesn't get a defense up this time. So we should do even more damage. Unless you miss your quick up. You make me sad. 80% down the drain.
こういうこともできる。どれにしようかな。あなたが望むならそのように。
よし。
ゲートオープン。本当の私、本当の絶望を教えましょう。渦巻く塵に帰りなさい。エディ・シュグラクエーサー。申し訳ありません。撤退します。
This looks eerily familiar.
メリーアタック。メリーアタック。古きルール。
こういうのどうだ。つまり中だな。他にやることないの？
上出来。上出来。
What was they going to drop this time?
灼熱の銀が輝く王冠を見せてあげる。ニュートリノすら見逃さないわ。行け。オリジンスペースクラスター。何か踏んでしまったかな。
Huh. Must admit I didn't expect that. Oh, I remember this one. This is... best get used to them. Because here they are again. Just split into 3 waves with some flunkies. Instead, what are you doing outside of a Christmas event?
不足はないよね。
Shenanigans. Also, they get a card resists of certain colors as long as they're sense on the field, I guess.
決めたわ。アベンジ。
Hopefully, it won't matter. We shall see.
こういうこともできる。どれにしようかな。
You won't be on
あな
this
たが望
field
む
long.
ならそのように。なんだと？命令と
It
分かって
doesn't
います。
really matter.
ゲートオープン。本当の私、本当の絶望を教えましょう。水な唇に帰りなさい。エディ・シュグラクエーサー。
私のことはいい。
She ended up right at about the same health she did before.
もろいもろい。
Didn't seem to be much of a card race.
ちゃんとして。トナカイさん、お願いします。
Oh yeah, she can give us some. I'd forgotten about that. Pretty sure it's a good one because it's one turn instead of the ones they like to give out nowadays, which is like 1 hit or 2 hits.
ふう。分かっていま
Guess
す。
I'm gonna do this. Loop do.
三尾に過酷に残酷に。メリーアタック。トヤー。ドアドアドア。トヤ
あ、
ー。分かっています。ささやかに。
なんだ。
Yeah, I think we got it that time. Maybe. And you should be Buster. Yep. Thought so. Bit awkward now. Actually, no, it's fine. We can do this. Switch back over to quick. Now we're going to have to do without those for the moment. Alright, Buster resist.
ゲートオープン。本当の私、本当の絶望を教えましょう。水な唇に帰りなさい。エディ・シュグラクエーサー。
Oh yeah, she can give herself a turn of invuln as well. Cheeky, cheeky.
つまり途中だな。他にやることないの？
ふう、命令とも分かっています。
There's that resist.
さあどうだ。
じゃ
Yeah, I should probably just MP.
そこまで。女神の姿上出来。
She got 3 cards there. She could have just face carded it in, but
輝く王冠を
I don't think 2 is gonna do it without a crit.
一人のすら見逃さないわ。行け。オリジンスペースクラスター。どうして。
Fortunately, now we're going to go back to an arts type MP. Right when Scotty gets a quick buff there. And Jean, as you might expect, is going to gain an arts resist.
こういうこともできる。
つまり連中だな。
Okay.
他にやることないの？
古きルール。 分かっています。
行くぞ。
ジョーで分かっています。
無駄だ。
私に
Lost going through.
主よ、力をお貸しください。
Nothing unusual about that. Yeah, hold on. I will do this though, just in case he's stunned.
なんだと？上出来。
Just in case he stuns.
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。
I got 2 stuns. That ain't bad.
これだ。まだです。
Okay,
アベンジ。
one's over now.
不足はないよね。
Maybe.
どれにしようかな。ジョー、あなた上
Still
出
have
来。
we have a brave check. Just a little bit of damage. Just a
諦め
bit.
て。こうなったら私にも止められないから。原始の眠りから目覚めなさい。エディンシュグラクエーサー。ここまで来たのに。申し訳ありません。どうか撤退を。
最上に近い勝利だけど、戦う前に勝つくらいじゃないかな。
Ah, we like that. Always use more. Well, this account's alright for now on them, but and I do say for now because 1 or 2 servants of a particular type, and then we'll be feeling it.
夏の気配が近づいてきましたね。
Then I'll handle those some other time. Guess we just keep doing it for now. Not like I have a thorn or anything to throw out there against the berserkers. So these lads are where the stakes drop from.
不足はないよね。
So I hope you get quite used to seeing them,
決めたわ。
because if you have one of the not too many servants that need stakes,
目が分かってい
well,
ます。上出来。
it's not as bad as the fluid, but the ones that need it do need a lot of them.
本当の私。
I don't know, maybe it is comparable to the fluid.
渦巻く塵に帰りなさい。エディンシュグラクエーサー。
Maybe it is. Aresh and Renes. Oh, this account has Renes too. Oh dear. Oh no.
こういうのどうだ？
What have I done?
中だな。他にやることないの？
どれにしようかな。古きルール。
Guess I didn't even give her the quick buff yet.
こういうこともできる。
Whoopsie daisy. Speaking of steaks, look at that beauty.
女神の
Doesn't seem to
姿
be
だ。
wooden.
あなたが分かっている。
Dracula's running around, you know.
ささやか。
I just want to do.
ベルマーンの起動。灼熱の銀が輝く王冠を見せてあげる。ニュートリノすら見逃さないわ。行け。オリジンスペースクラスター。
最上に近い勝利だから戦う前に勝つくらいでない。
Oh, right, this is the account that has the. Okay. Got my accounts mixed up there for a second. Actually, what I want to do. So, this will be one wave of ghouls, and then a teaser fight against Shiva. And then the real, well, quote unquote real fight is next. So how can I do that? This'll work. Probably. Blow up the first wave with the start, eh? And let Ushi
いいわ。命知らず
smack
なの
around
ね。
Shiva a bit.
こそ
She likes that kind of thing.
そこまで。
We try not to judge.
不足はないよね。
Actually, they're pretty bloody weak. Could have just stacked our moves. Like we were, I reckon.
女神の姿がお好みなの
We'll
ね
even。gen some stars, maybe. Maybe.
諦めて。こうなったら私にも止められないから。原始の眠りから目覚めなさい。エディンシュグラフレーサー。
So yeah, you just have to break the first health bar of this one.
着付け。構え。いざ。古きルー
I guess a lovely little brave change one.
ン。
The one that we wanted to edit, so we take those. Could this be the mythical Ushi loot? Almost.
当然の結果です。取り立て、騒ぐほどのことではありません。
That's difficult. Now, a more proper, well, it's not particularly different. Now we get real cheeky. I should have, I should have switched Ushi to the origin bullet. Carved Essence. just for extra meanness.
愛そうか殺そうか
See, it's just this bar isn't much bigger than the one we just broke, so honestly, I don't particularly get the point of it. It's fun.
こういうこともできる
FGR is an FGR event. Random filler fights
こういうこともできる見つけ
for no reason.
いざ
Fortunately,
どれにしようかな
that's going to
古きルール
start happening. Well, less filler fights and
古
more
きルール
dead weeks and such is going to start happening for the next while. Well, shortly. Because we're catching up about the time where certain thing made things really slow for the
お
developers.
任せを壇の浦発動飛び
Though the full brunt of it probably be next year before
精
we
一杯尽くしました
start getting a bunch of dead weeks and the like. I don't remember her Bonsai looking like that. Or it's because this is what I saw of it. I hadn't seen it, all of it. Well, I have, but this is what I see mostly. So yeah, that's the thing. Let's say we throw the stakes away now. To gain this immediately. Yeah, if I didn't already have Santera leveled for a single target archer, I would prioritize ascending Ash.
よく
Generally, I recommend making sure that you have all the servants that you're planning on using actually leveled and ascended before worrying about skills for the most part, because you don't want to be in a spot where, alright, I have a servant that can work for this fight, and it's the only one that I have, but they're stuck at like level 30 because I wasted all my bones on Suzuka or something. I don't know. That's an unfortunate feeling. Luckily, we don't have that situation just here. How high is this going to go? So it's 12 for getting them to 7. But what's it going to change to next?
そろそろ
Remember,
ク
I'll
エス
look
ト
at
に
that
戻
out
るいいよそ
if I remember. Huh. I thought we had to go a little further before that happened. Gallows Hill. This is the place you need to get very familiar with for stake farming. This is another fight against a bunch of Zambies. Okay, he's going to... Okay, we have enough goals for him. Now here's the big kicker. Do I swap her out for Waver so he can get a little bond for kicks and giggles? Tentatively, I'll say yes for now. Mostly for farming and such. What is he at again? I just looked at this. Okay. These are almost at 7. She's at 7, isn't she? Yeah. So like quite a ways. But she's going to get double bonds in both of the remaining embodiment of remnant singularities. So that should shoot her up a decent bit. That should at least get it 8. Shoot. Actually, wait a minute. I'm not even worried about her bond. I already have the 2 A pens that she needs. Guess alter ego could be useful, I suppose, but I don't think that I'll. I don't think that I'll. Whatever, we'll look at it after this quest. Because I don't feel like backing out of the menu just yet. I don't think. I don't think she's going to get enough points to get the 3rd skill unless I went past Bond 10. Which I've still yet to do even on my main. Should probably get around fixing that.
分かっています。どうかしら。こういう感じ。
Not gonna lie, I expected her to do. Right, her levels are halved. Silly me. I forgot about that. I was in free quest mode.
分かって上出来。ごめんなさいね。
You know, just had a thought. Marie's voice actress reminds me of a certain foul-mouthed Dojo Soma who recently debuted. Just a bit. We'll use Marie on this one.
こういうのどうだ？つまり連中だな。他にやることないの？
そこはないよね。そうね。あなたが望むなら。咲き誇るのよ。踊り続けるの。行きますよ。ギロチンブレイカー。アベンジ。女神の姿がお好みなのね。任せて。ゲートオープン。本当の私、本当の絶望を教えましょう。渦巻く塵に帰りなさい。エディ・シュグラフエーサー。勝敗はついたわ。敗者は投獄。財産は没収です。
I think next 2 fights are Similar to the one we just did. Bunch of ghouls. Come on, little ghoulies, drop your stakes. Be kind to us, would you? That wasn't very good. I believe I went over this before, but the higher level that they are, the higher their drop rate for rare goodies. Particularly the bosses.
あなたが望むならそのようにゲートオープン本当の私本当の絶望を教えましょう渦巻く塵に帰りなさいエディ・シュグラクエーサー
Hopefully that was 2 stakes, not gems. You beauty. I need to get out of the habit of checking the count every time. It just makes it seem like it goes slower. Now let the salty run back. Now the fight against a bunch of ghouls. No worries, after this we, from what I remember, start doing some slightly different stuff. Well, more of a mix, I reckon. This reminds me of the fight against Shiva. Oh, it's the same 2 ghouls. No, the other one was the lady ghoul, wasn't it? Against Shiva. Was it? I don't know. It was like yesterday. So long ago. We've all changed since then.
分かっていますセーヌの流れモンブランの頂きああ美しきフランスギロチンブレイカ
Ooh, fatal battle.ベルナーン起動灼熱の銀が輝く王冠を見せてあげるニュートリノすら見逃さないわいけオリジンスペースクラスター There we go again. As one I expect, the gluttonous ghouls have a much higher drop rate for the stakes. Much higher. That should be enough to...
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not going to have enough gold gems there to go any further, but that's alright. There's a lot coming eventually in the autumn.
うん
Thought just occurred to me. Whatever, I'll check. Alright, time for an apple. What am I fighting here? Okay. I think I remember. Possibly. Cheese and cream jelly. Really helps see tomorrow. I should use because I need the charge. I need the battery because I don't have this on her for some bloody reason. I thought I switched it, but that's what I get for doing my own thinking, I reckon. Try not to make that mistake again. And find somebody to think for me. You don't look like a Rudolph. All shenanigans.
みんなよろしくねよしよし白は偉いね
She's. It's so unfortunate that she takes both Berserker stuff and Caster stuff, because I'm obviously saving the Caster stuff for Caster Autoria, and then Heracles took all the Berserker stuff, so it's really sad. That again's the one that really needs a bloody lotto. Somebody's been giving Rudolph too many oats. Health bar's a wee bit chunky.
なんだと
Make sure they actually attack with Scotty because I'll just show you. 12. Yeah, she's got 1500 more attack than he does. Because he isn't forward. Yes. Well, he's partially, but why is your attack so much? Oh, you have 2030 and she has, yeah. So, it's not that dire, but do need to finish firing him when I get the chance.
白お願いよしちょっと私の中の女神たち力を貸してお二手してお気分
他にやることないの
慌てない慌てない
Figures wavered getting crit stars. Supposed to Scotty. Pop this on there just in case they're quick crits. even put it. No, I can't bring myself to put it last. I didn't need it. She. Okay, weekly quests are done. That's good. What's the last one completed?
先輩、新しい達成で達成感が小さなことからコツ慣れた頃ほど小さなことからコツ慣れた頃ほどおや何か物入りかなでは先輩
Okie dokie. Now what's this fight? We'll see what Marie's damage can look like. I mean, she's got an upgraded MP and she's bloody MP5. You'd think she'd back a decent one. Although, I believe what holds her back a bit is her attack stats on the teensy side. Still 10k.
古きルールこういうこともできるどれにしようかな古きルール古きルール
If we get enough refunds, we'll see, I guess. Because I don't think she's going to kill the middle one, at the very least. The arts card just really doesn't any games here. There's something I was already aware of though, or rather had already noticed. Bastard probably would have one-shot that. Let's see this MP again. We haven't seen it enough tonight. Or coin dust. We'll need that as we continue skilling up Waver. Probably someone else as well. That's a massive ghost, and these are a bunch of skellies, right? I remember it, mate. This is probably the fight. It's. I half think this is the fight, and half think it's a bit later. But which one to use? Because the skelly. What do you say? Will she get? Also, ghosts count as evil, right? I've had this thought before, and it turns out they don't. So I'm going to err on the side of that being the case, and you know, right? We'll just do this. Quick and clean. What is this? What are we getting fired to? Oh, he's closer to being fired than not. Attack wise, at least. Still, it's just slacking a bit when it comes to the HP.
いいわ。命知らずなのね。分かっています。命令とも。
罠だ。
もろいもろい。
Bloody poison.
分かっています。
あ、
ささやかな。
無駄だ。
ふう。
よし。
Keep this guy.
上出来。
Oh,
罠だ。
lands on crit for the win.
なんだと？
よし。
分かっています。
行くぞ。
ささやかな。
無駄だ。
命令となんだ命令とも。もろいもろい。こうだ。図が高い。神に触れ。うわ。
No one expects the Scotty beat down. Yeah, yeah, chunky ghost, aren't you? Huh. Well,
アベンジ。
trying to save my battery so we can impeach twice in a row. It's very unlikely we're going to get. We'll see, I reckon.
古きルール。
It's very unlikely we're going to get a Brave Chain next turn as well. So it's unfortunate we got an extra card there. Sometimes it can't be helped. Design G after all.
ニュートリノすら見逃さないわ。行け。オリジンスペースクラスター。行け。現場完了。うわ。うわ。
Wow, B. Would you look at that?
つまり途中だな。他にやること
Would
な
you
い。
look at that?
こういうのどうだ。
ジョー、あなたが分かっています。諦めて。こうなったら私にも止められないから。原始の眠りから目覚めなさい。エディン・シュガラクエイサー。 何か踏んでしまったかな。
Oh yeah, we need EOR brews as well. A whole heap and load of them, which is funny considering how much my other accounts don't need them somehow. Now I think if we save to go back to the old alter games. Who would I actually put in here if I was to? Could be her. AoE. Could slap her in. Oh, wait a minute. What? It bugs me. I have to have my board right there. Now, other people might get in the habit of doing that because they'll put Shenggong here and always the DPS in the middle. And then Shenggong will MP and kill their support after they use all the goodies on the DPS to bring in another support for shenanigans. But I hadn't really done that, even though I could. So this is just a habit I've developed independently of my own. Okay. So written to be an age. Both kind of be later. Just 8 pins are useful for something. Oh yeah, these wonky looking things. It's been a while since I've seen one. Pretty sure they still drop the stakes. Even though they're such a goofy looking different model. Okay. I get the sneaking suspicions say would have hit even harder there. Huh. Speaking of say. Maybe we'll get the chance to test that. chance received. Okay, let's see. How much did Akiton do? It's like 53,000, wasn't it? Let's see what this is. Oh, her buffs were right, everyone. Game's trolling me again. Great. Yeah, these things are really annoying because they just spam curse over and over. And over. Okay, let's actually try to do damage to this monstrosity. Okay. Did you not? I'm using this mostly for the star bomb. She will not die this turn. Hello, I'd like to buy a quick. It's all the same to you. Suppose you have any of those in stock. Come in mighty handy. Alright, I think we finally slayed Goliath over here. Is that fluency? Of course, being half leveled does. I keep forgetting we're half leveled here. That's a pretty big deal. Pretty big deal. Another salty run back. I'm not going to make the same mistake twice though. We're actually going to use a single target alter ego for this one. I hope she gets her MP in time. She ought to though. Oh, sad. Now, is she going to one-shot this? I'm going to say no. Game half level. She probably would have if why did I do that? Why do I do things? Should have known to do this. Okay, battery taken care of. You're a weaker wave than before. What a waste. What a waste.
こういうのどうだ
Look at you.
いいよ。春はあけぼの、夏は夜。なべてこの世は糸を起こし、エモーショナルエンジンフルドライブ。
You're a wee bit weaker than the last one.
よしよし。
Just a wee bit.
偉いね。
But we're packing a wee bit more heaps as well.
慌てないわ。
Theoretically. So I reckon we'll be alright.
シロ、お願い。
Famous last words.
私の中の女神たち、力を貸してお深くしてお気分で。ギャー。
Okay, so I'm gonna need you to be real dumb. There you go. See, that's expected. Look at it. It matches your looks.
めちゃくちゃにしてあげる。
Alright. Girls are carrying.
シロ、お願い。よし、ちょっと。私の中の女神たち、力を貸してお深く
Look like I feel.
お気分で。
I rolled out of bed like 3 hours sleep.
おつー。
That was fun.
コンビニ寄ってこ。
Fortunately, I'm the type that if I get woken up, it's over for me because there's no going back to sleep. Can't be done. Just keep those stakes a coming. Alright. See, I feel like this should have been the other order. What do I know? What do I know? All these knots. Your poor shoelaces. It's going to be a bloody nightmare. I think we just do this again. Probably. It feels a bit silly not to take advantage of the double bond, so pretty sure the boss is a big... No, there's not a dragon here, is there? Is it a wyvern? In my defense, I've only went through here once. And that was a while ago. That was a long time ago. I went through the embodiment of Remnant. I think I said this before, but I went through the embodiment of Remnant right after Lost Spell 1 came out. But it may have been 2, but I'm pretty sure it was 1. So I cleared that, and I was like, well, I have nothing else to do. No more free quests. Well, once I cleared the free quests from Starship, of course. Might as well take a swing over. I see no way to kill one and get a hit on another. So I might as well do that. Finish Lost Spell 1, finish the request, and then started. Might as well hop on over to get these over with. I did Salem first, then I did them in like reverse order. Shinjuku was last. For some bloody reason, I just start from the top and go down. Which is funny because that's the reverse order they came out. Okay, now. There we go. Everybody be critting all of a sudden. Really? Wow, that's a large wyvern. Oh, seriously. So I don't have a brave chain. I'm going to save third skill so we're going to be next turn as well. I yet again forgot to use her evade skill to boost her crit strength. Oops. What are these crits? Speaking of cheeky, would have crit twice. Look at this lad. The nerve. The absolute goal of this flying lizard. That'll teach you. No, if it drops from that, that's a shame. Pretty sure this is a fight against Cersei. Which means we want so not starting in P or I'm going to say this is fine, even if it isn't. So Cersei in this fight, she does have a break bar. She's quite fond of
でもな、少しは優しく固く縛るわ。お任せを。
spamming rune.
そこ動かない。
Our levels are back to normal. Good to know.
でもな、少しは
Where did all those crit styles come from?
命令とも。厳しくいくわ。やるわ。
Like I missed something. Or I missed a lot of
ささ
things.
やかに。飛び込めてあげる。
Oh, that's good. Let's get out of MP. Ah, you just use Lucas. Right. No sense of doing that. Just waste battery.
いいのだわ。冥界まで連れて行ってあげる。
Says with 20% on Scotty's battery.
反省するのだわ。
Need a percent ground share enough to say yeah you do. There she is. Yeah, she likes to spam a charge skill. To be prepared for that. Also, when you break a bar, she will instantly use it in response, and it doesn't count against her actions. So she's going to gain an extra 2 ticks, basically is what I'm getting at.
固く縛るわ。窮地が標本。厳しくいくわ。
I'm going to say she should be able to break this bar. She's got her levels back after all.
大魔女だぞ。理解した。よし、かかれ。
Shame we don't have another battery. It's okay. Yeah, the rescue. Now we need to go to the charge. Just to give her another tick of attack up.
お願い、ネスラム隊よ。冥界の守りを知りなさい。これが私の空気がいるからだ。じゃないか。
Okay, who you gonna piggy? That's not very nice. What's she ever do to you? And charge words extinguished. I don't think we're going to really be using very much caster stuff on this account for a while, considering there's no 1 to 3 star quick support. That's casters. Well, period. It is sad, but true. Okay, now we're back down again. Guess we'll go back to so it's all the way till it's well over a year before Oguni comes out, and then soon after that is
容赦しないけど
Santa Martha, who's she's a universal support, but she does have a quick MP, so we'll definitely use her on this account. She pairs with Scotty pretty well, gives some sustain, some heals and the like. It's a shame she doesn't have like debuff cleanse like her rider version does. That would have been nice. But she's quite solid and cute as a button, so can't really complain too much. Occurs to me.
おいでみんなよろしくね
I can't instant MP here because I forgot to swap Scotty with Waver. Oh no. It's okay though. Do it the old fashioned way.
なんだと
These ghosts are really weak anyway. It's the second wave. Couldn't you just a wee bit more? At least they didn't drain any gauge.
慌てない慌てない
Would have been a bad land. Okay, just use my gun again one last time. Just in case.
いいよやっちゃうね
I've expected Scotty to crit there just to jip Seed and I out of getting her MP. I would have had the big stat
みんなよろしく
the
ね
game. That's what happened. Let's gen some stars for her, I suppose.
やっけ散らしなさ
I
い
think she
慌
is.
て
Yeah,
ない慌てない
should be able to. Maybe.
シロお願い
I can't remember
ちょっと
what I the amount of damage that I remember her doing earlier. I can't remember if that was with stats halved or not. Okay, apparently they weren't. Seems to really like Scotty.
古きルールそれへへおっきまるどるし春はあけぼの夏は夜なべてこの世は糸を刺しエモーショナルエンジンフルドライブなべて世は糸エモシ
Let's not make the same mistake again. This time at least. Swap. Swap. caster spots. I'm gonna say that doesn't matter. Yeah, it's actually better that I didn't, because the Buster would have had more of a chance of one shot. Might not have, but yeah, we can turn these things. Did you know? Don't appreciate that crit, to be honest. I really don't. I do appreciate that one though. Boy. That's just unnecessary. We're gonna go to heaven that way, mate. Stealing people's MP. Oh, you're weaker than you were. What is that? I'm going to be cheeky and save this one just for... Once again, I'll do the star bomb. It didn't really hurt. She's just back to 200%. That's funny. But we lose. Would you like to see hands? Stop abusing the Galio, please. She didn't do anything to you. Yes. Well, she's about to. The Galio is innocent. Or give me more of those. Keep them coming. This wave is lagging behind a wee bit. Now this was an awkward one because I'm pretty sure it's two waves. Both. Let's use that over here. It's still a handy combination with the way the batteries and A-pins work out. Guess to save his third skill.
世界は今日もヒソエボシエモーショナルエンジンフルドライ
Now, decent stars. Okay.
魔人パワ
They're
ー
what I expected.
寝てないぞ本気で行くぞ
Now here's the question. If I put the bust in front, will this finish? This. I'm going to say no, because I remember her doing surprisingly small amount of damage before. In fact, and on Tali's in, she's going to kill any of them. Yeah. Seems they didn't like that very much.
中な中だな他にやることないのあ
それな
あ無駄だ
あや
最上に近い勝利だけど
Not too bad.
使う前に勝つくらいでない
Now, the funny thing is about this singularity, I said that there are 10 chapters in it, but believe it or not, we're just about done, because 3 of the remaining chapters are story only from what I remember. So, like, it actually technically ends at chapter 8. Oh, well, there you go. I remember these nodes vaguely, but the story not so much. Not so much. Okay, here's where we meet Abigail for the first time. Let's switch this to good old, if I can find it. Where is it? I'm actually blind. There it is. So, this fight, it's just a preview fight. We just have to break a first health bar. Alter egos, of course. So this is the first, this is where these singularities where they introduce foreigners. And they are weak against alter egos. They take double damage from them and do half damage to them. Meanwhile, they do double damage against berserkers like everyone else does. Oops, seems game's froze on us. Let's boot that back up. So they do double damage against berserkers like everyone and their mum does. But, well, except Marsh. But they take half damage from them as well. And they also counterclass the all. Well, they deal double damage to other foreigners too, which is weird.
いや
And they
行くよシロ
counter
よしよしシロは偉いね
pretenders. They're fakers. Pretenders. I forget what. Pretenders, yeah. That's what they call them in this game. The counter those too, although those are extremely few and far between.
みんなよろしくね
But Abigail's particularly annoying because
こういうのどうだ
どれにしようかなめちゃくちゃにしてあげる
her MP, which she doesn't use here, she uses her extra attack here. But her MP removes buffs before damage, so you can't really stop it, except with a taunt.
罠だ
お父さん待ってもうすぐよやっちゃうやっちゃうね苦しめ
Good news is she has high hit count attacks, so she charges your MP pretty quickly. So that's fun.
つまん連中だな他に
Well,
あるこ
not
と
for her,
やっちゃ蹴散らすやっちゃうね
everyone else.
シロお願いよしちょっと私の中の女神たち力を貸しておふたてしておきませギャー
I hope you get used to fighting her because every fight here on out, except for like one, is against her.
つまんないの
So that's a theme. More stakes. Gimme. And one of these fights, presumably the last one in this chapter, introduces you to the gimmick for her final fight, which is the next chapter.
おいでみんな
That being, she has an invisible 3 stacks of guts that fully heals her. So you basically have to kill her 4 times to kill her. Isn't that fun?
なんだと
よし
命令とやっちゃうね
I reckon this is all. Maybe
さ
not.
さやかに
Doing a bit less damage than I would have liked. They really don't like Waver.
慌てない慌てない命令と
あ
もろいもろい
罠だ
You're joking. Ouch.
慌てないいい命令と
Probably should have just balance chained. It's okay though, we have another wave. These little buggers. So either these or Agartha is where you need to go to actually finally be able to farm Phoenix Blooms. Agartha has better drop rates, but again Salem's easier than Agartha. So you can dig slightly lower drop rates, then you can come here.
やっちゃうね。
あ
慌てない慌てない。
罠だ
And then you have to lower your star drop rate. It's not really fun. Am I going to have to MP this thing? I'm rather not. But
よしよし。白は偉いね。
what is
やっちゃ
kill
うね。
though
め
is
ち
the
ゃくちゃに
question.
慌てない慌てない。
Guess we'll find out.
お願い。よいしょっと。私の中の女神たち。力を貸して。お片付け。お気分で。
We found out. Okay, so just this initial part right now.
お父さん。
Nice whiff, love.
こういうこともできる。どれにしようかな。
I love the divinity
こういうのどうだ
boosted
つまらない連中だな他にやることないの
magic defense. If I didn't pick him, poor Scotty
こういう
feels bad.
なんだめちゃくちゃいいよ。ささやかな。おてんばかな。でも楽しい。ドースドースドース。お片付け。お気分で。
Oh,
これでどう？やっちゃう。慌てない慌てない。
I was about to say, is that 100% crit on this, dude? Come on now,
何か踏んでしまったか。
let's be reasonable. Try to. See, we got a feather. We've almost got enough stakes for Canis to finish her off. I think we need 7 more. Fortunately, we're not going to get any more from section rewards. I don't believe. This fight, this fight, this fight. Ah! Okay, this fight is actually not against Abigail, but instead the demon god pillar of the singularity. And it's an assassin. Which means he's got a very short MP gauge. 3 ticks. Cheeky blighter. So, we're going to do something. We're actually going to use a DPS caster. Can you believe it? I can't. So the cheeky thing about him is that his MP hits an AoE
決めた。
and
お前は
it gives
我
an
が
inflicts
城
a
の影
stack
に
of
溶け
buff
るしかな
block
かろう。
on the party. It's just a right nasty fellow,
まあ
really.
そんなええの
無駄だ
Ah, that was dumb of me. I could have taken out both berserkers. See, it didn't matter.
ええのなんだまあそんな
So she did this properly now.
ささやか
And this lad, I reckon, is the one that's been in charge of weakening our servants, supposedly. Even though we're still weakened after this. For the next fight at least. That's what I remember. Yeah, we have a brave chain, that's good. Now, demon god. Demonic damage. Right? You would think that they would count as demonic, but I'm suddenly having doubts about whether they do. It's quite annoying actually.
こういうこともできる
つまり連中だな他にやることないの
This,
こういうのどうだ
actually, that's what it'll buy us another 10.
どれにしようかなはいお座りえこえこほなええの
Buy us another 10 before he impedes. His second health bar is roughly the same size as his first.
咲いてくだ
So
さ
we got that going this.
ご褒少女くず竜を
Yeah, I don't think we got the bonus damage here. That's quite frustrating actually.
ゴールデンなんたら
Almost as much as that HP to. Oh yeah, and he can also give himself a 110 phase. I think it's full turn, it's not wait, it's just one hit. Let's check.
まあそないに
あ
命令ともはーい
罠だ
It was one hit. Good to know. Yeah, he gives us some big gain down. Curses us. How long does that last? Or is it permanent? Oh, just 110. I'll cleanse it. Cleanse it because Brave Chain. Although, that being said, I'm gonna have quite a bit of
ほ
March.
なまあまあはーい
I did it. I put the quick glass.
ほな行くで
Glass not that 80% damage. The extra buster bite. That'd be silly. Okay, love, just pop off, why don't you? She's really over here saying, hey, you gotta use me more often. She's probably right too.
つまり連中だな他にやることないの
She was a convenient HP total if you go on the so MP total, not HP. I didn't need to.
特別だ。神戸を垂れて寒類にむせべ。
This is cheeky because Scotty's going to give us crit damage out.
我が名に紐
This
付けられ
crits. I think we got this.
我が声に応えて門を開
Maybe.
け
What I was getting at is she's going to give us one hit of evade. So I guess Shootin's is just going to KO. It's not going to waste. Well, we didn't. It's moot anyway because he's dead, but I know what I was trying to say. Ooh, more feathers. Although I think we... Does Marie need to... So she head next up. Where's Marie? Is Marie down here? Okay, yeah. She needs them. She and Waver needs them. Wait, what is this? Oh. One. Of course. Shame we don't have silver food. But what are you gonna do? What are you going to do? Back to fighting Abigail. So this is the first fight where she's got 3 invisible stacks of guts. She also has, she only has like 53, I think it's 53,000 HP. 52, 53, something like that. And then the real fight afterwards is the doozy. Which is pretty much the same fight, it's just no more power down, and of course the enemies have been adjusted HP wise to compensate. As you do. Going to tentatively go to this for now. We'll think about this. I don't even think she has an MP gauge on this one. This is basically a free fight. For some reason. Oh no. It's a brave chain in the middle. Causes me physical pain not to use that card, but I mustn't. See if it went into the void anyway. Wow, so close. In several ways. Hey, why couldn't you? Go enable it, see tonight. Make you feel like a tough guy, did it? Oh, right, this way. There's no way this is going to be played with the crits. Crits. No, not quite. She had her extra Zac pin. I don't think she does. Wait, she should. She should. Suppose I can't see it here. Oh, yeah, she's got it. It's just a level 1. If it was leveled, we would have been in there like swimwear.
行くぞ。よし、行くぞ。
I'm half a mind that they're not going to kill, but I'm going to trust him.
罠だ。
I was starting to get quite concerned. There she is. Okay, she has less HP than I remembered.
見ること当たらず。お父さん。よしよし。
Now,
白はないね。
what was that?
こういうのどうだ。
There's a bit of that.
すべて僕の
蹴散らしなさい。白。
ってね。
命令組む。
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地。
So they should pop one of her guards at least. Hopefully. Hopefully.
おてんばかな。でも楽しい。おかけして。おきめ。 苦しめ。
He's terrors, so he can't
これでどう？
use his battery skills. But we don't need him. Of course. So, I forgot to do this. What's wrong with me?
慌てないやっちゃうね。
I'm going to trust that a brave chain can
慌てない。
pop this one and then we EMP next turn.
慌てない。
Right about that at least.
これでどう？
Did you just strain our EMP and do nothing? Cheeky. Also, I'm sure you've noticed, but she's... Oh. The damage card increases with overcharge, not crit strength.
もういいじゃない。慌てない慌てない。私の知らぬ影
But
の
lucky,
私が有する影の死。
I don't think this is going to occur, but
ここへ来
that buster crit with the bonus crit damage from Scotty might be enough to just finish her off here. We're also getting an extra large defense down here, so she's going to be taking quite a pounding. Like that would have been enough to break one of her real health bars in the real fight here. Oh, she... Yeah, nothing
最上に
counts.
近い勝利だけ
Never mind.
ど戦う前に勝つくらいだった
I was beginning to be concerned about my mouth ability. Just, should have broke the fingers out. 1, 7, 3. Here it is. Final fight. Now. Probably better to have George. Where's George? Come on. Well, we're going to have to get through 2 of those beards before we fight her. She has 250, around 250k for HP bars. Since she removes buffs with her MP. Shame we don't have like Poster Girl or something. This game doesn't have Outrage yet, does it? This though. That could be handy. That could be quite handy. Okay, let's see. So I reckon it'd be better to put in the back line than coup. And there's one cheeky thing we could do, which is this, because she can't remove these without actually hitting him 3 times. So say he somehow got to the front line while she has her MP, she can remove the invuln before her MP hits. His damage is going to be pretty laughable, of course, but hopefully we won't need it. It's the way I reckon. Yeah, plug suit. Because casting invuln on her is not going to really help. Plus, we can stun her with plug suit. Okay, first things first, let's get through the birdies. Get on the birdies. Let's go and do this. Just to try and keep our HP up a wee bit. Back up to full strength. Are you joking? This was terrible. That's a lot of damage. Oh, here we are. Actually goes with that. You beauty. You little beauty. Okay, she's already got the attack up. I'm going to go and give her this attack up too. Because I can. Now. I'm hoping the crit here we can okay, what I'm getting at is I'm hoping to be able to take a big bite out of her second health bar with the arts.
やっち
Well,
ゃうね
we'll just see how it goes. We'll see how it
お
goes.
てんばかなでも楽しい
I don't know. Okay. Just worried for nothing.
待ってこれでどう
And she had to hit waiver too. So now we can't. Ah, cheeky. Cheeky cheeky.
なんだか慌てんやっちゃうね
It's alright then.
ささやかに苦しめお父さんこれでどう
Could you not?
こういうのどうだ
Right. Now we're in a conundrum of. Can't get that shit already. Which I would have thought you did.
やっちゃうね
I'm just hoping this crits is enough to break her bar. I have doubt.
苦しめ
Bugger.
苦しめ
Well. I wonder if I should stun her. Because there's a chance she quick charges her MP. I will. Can she do?
いいよ
I'm going to say she can. This might be a mistake, but I'm going to say she can do that, especially with the crit. So crits do double damage. So yeah, she would have done it, even with the other one. Okay, 1 and out. Third health bar left.
どれにしようかな
I know what to do now.
Awate やっちゃうね イグナトゥフルトゥ君が我
Seems I was overly worried for nothing.
腹の眠りを越えいざ
Silly me.
究極の門へと至らんクリボー
That wouldn't be me if I didn't do that, I guess.
これでどうかまさか
Can't believe Wave hasn't done his EP yet. What kind of world are we living in?
待ってもうすぐよ
Could you stop doing that? Much appreciated.
自爆しかありますまい
Okay. Now this one's awkward because
あ
I
やっ
guess
ちゃ
it's
め
fine.
ちゃくちゃにしてあげる
だだ
Yeah, I didn't think he'd break. Final bar. Unless I've
白お願い
terribly
ちょっと
all scanned
私の中の女神たち
somehow.
力を貸しておふたてして
Did it pass me though? Which was nice MP gauge you got there. Which would be a shame if it was unable to do anything.
よしよしシロは偉いねこういうこともできる
素直な連中だな
Throw that on
他
too.
にやることないの行くぞ
命令とも慌てない慌てない
ガタン
苦しめ
How'd it go?
苦しめお父さん
Seriously, what is your debuff res?
よしよしシロは偉いね
She has to debuff immunity right now, one hit, but she didn't.
全ては僕の
消し出しなさいやっちゃうね
ね
Oh, we got all of the damage now.
これぞ大軍師の究極陣地
Approximately all of it. Nice stun.
シロお願いよしちょっと私の中の女神たち力を貸しておふたてしておきまって首吊りはこれで
Alright.
終わりさあ行こうシロ
Are those Heart of a Demon gods? So, no, the stakes. Are you beauty? I think we need 2 more. And then Canis is whole Raptor, or and this is enough to keep ascending Ash, well, fully ascending, provided we have the Embers, which we actually do. But again, I'm waiting for Carmen. So we did get Heart of a Fallen God. Yeah, I remembered. Epilogues on. So this has been Salem. So as you can see, not too bad. Well, if you don't have access to an alter ego, it can be a bit of a bugaboo. But generally, you'll be able to find one of your friends, so it's pretty easy. Not to mention there are a couple there are a couple welfare ones. Well, 3 really, although 2 of them are kind of the same server. Oh yeah, we did get Sheba. Of course, I'm pretty sure we rare prism stuff.
夏の気配が
It
近
was
づい
bad,
てき
man.
ましたね優れたマスターには
Why did we? We did in fact. Also. Okey-dokey. Why haven't I burned you? Because I'm not going to raise you. Quick account or not, I'm not going to raise you. Don't get me wrong, he is really good. Especially when he gets his buff. He out damages 5 stars when he gets his buffs. 5 stars single target sabers. But I just no. I can't. Something else we need to throw over there. Oh yeah, we got you. That's a thing. Chiron. He's got an arts MP, but he gives Rainbow Bus. He's also sort of a quick support. So I guess he could be a pinch quick support in a way. Sort of. But anyway, that's been Salem. I need to get to work on all these bloody requests. There's actually a little secret bonus chapter here. So it's the only time they've done this for some reason, where after you clear all the free quests, there'll be some random finds. Don't think there's any real story to them though. But yeah, so Gallows Hill is what's wrong with my tongue all of a sudden? So Gallows Hill is where you want to go to farm stakes. Although this is like these two, but this one's the better. It's got like a 71% drop rate or some nonsense. So yeah, it's definitely where you want to go. But a few of these have good drop rates for them, but that's the king. That's the king. Although I'm having vague memory of there being a second free quest that unlocks here, and it's actually the one, but I think it's this one. I may be mistaken. Again, it's been a long time since I've done Salem. But yeah, so that's been Salem. And I reckon that'll just about do it for this stream. I'm going to get to work farming these free quests. Well, first I'm going to clear them all, then I'll start farming. Hopefully I get the drops to finish Canis off stake-wise, just from the initial clears. I'm not going to hold my breath for that. But alright, I reckon that'll do it. So I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.